During my near-death experience, I saw all the prophecies come true on earth. I am what you call the last Buddha, and this is my story.
I talk about my near-death experience in this video. It's so extraterrestrial that I don't always have the words. I do my best. Everything about the world, you must forget it. I was in the hospital for my severe sepsis with E. coli bacteria in July 2021. I fell asleep on the bed due to pain and fever. I didn't know I left. It's like a dream. My soul came out of my body and I woke in the hospital. Then an energy came. It's like a gigantic spirit. Some will say that he is an angel, and the others, they will call it otherwise at the expense of different beliefs. He told me I could fly. My soul started to fly. He told me to follow him. I followed him. We flew over the cities that looked like labyrinths in the parallel dimension. He directed me to the pyramid and I entered this eye. Once in it, I saw my life parading. The contents of my heart has been opened. I was the judge of my life. I understood that my first enemy was my fears and my limits in the mind. There was a lot of love and kindness. Everything is transparent. I spoke with his eye, and he commanded me what follows: to come to him safe and sound, not to get the COVID-19 vax, and ask for the architect of this world. That is to say, the one who governs this planet. He needs me to open the gate of the pyramid. He showed me his plans because I needed to find my way through the events of the world on television.
He said he would do anything to find me on Earth. He wants his release.
There is a just timing. It's coordinated. For some people, it can represent death or devil. For me, our spiritual visions and our energies are just different. It's like water, fire, wind, or ether. He is fire and I am ether. This is created as a short circuit. Yes, Matrix is not a movie, it's a documentary. This is the truth for me now. Then there was a blinding light. A voice said to me, "Divine consciousness, so you are awake." It was like a birth towards a new form of life. I was like a baby who had just been born to relearn from another world. For me, this is the real cradle of humanity. This is where I discovered my soul family and my ancestors. I had a moment in such a deep peace. There, it's only infinite love. There is nothing of a world. It's completely freedom of the soul. Work, money, taxes, all of this doesn't exist. No pain, no fear, no judgment. You travel light. It's all about love for whom you really are, not for what you represent or bring them. I take nothing with me in my grave, just my soul, my heart, and my memories. Once finished with them, I went to the highest spheres. Like this. I arrived in front of an ocean. It's both beautiful and scary. It's like you were lost in the middle of the sea. Then the water went up and separated in half to make a passage. I was like an amazed child of this magnificence. You could see gigantic marine animals and their songs. It was like the essence of life in a mother's belly. For some people, they will call him God. For others, Christ, infinite love, or the Atlanteans. For me, this is the energy of the universe. Everyone has their perception, their level of consciousness, their beliefs, and their own language. It's up to you to interpret it as you wish as long as there is respect for each other. I only transcribe what I saw from my near-death experience to share it with you. I ask for my truth. This is where I saw all my previous lives again until the creation of my soul. They gave me back my memory.
You have been looking for the key to the pyramids for a long time now, and you don't know how, where, and who. My heart is a key because I built it in the past. You cannot destroy the mother of Genesis.
Universal language is that of the heart, your inner voice. It's telepathic. Then I went to this dimension. For some people, they call them cherubs. For me, I call them dragons. For others, it will be monsters or giant dinosaurs. It's an extremely high vibration sphere. The voice asked me what I wanted and I replied, the world of dreams of all the children who come true for the new earth. Afterwards, I went back to my real eternal house. It's even further in another solar system, where it's always day, never night. Time doesn't really exist. It's your imagination that does everything. If you imagine a banana, you have it. I have my extraterrestrial laboratory. It's a civilization that uses their brains 100%. It's absolute peace. For me, my days look like this. It's my eternal life after my life on Earth. Since I know that everything is one, we are all linked. There is no more coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. There is a gigantic tree with grass everywhere. I was energy and I could go where I wanted. It means that I could blend into the universe. I could come back to Earth to watch over someone. I could be a bird, a table, or what I wanted to be. Our ancestors do the same. This is how I saw us in the universe with my superior self. There were 3 boxes. The first is the past, the second is the present, the third is the future. I look in the 3. It's like the extraterrestrial database of all forms of life that existed. I call it universal truth. I have seen my future and also the future on Earth. The one we cannot change. It's already scheduled. You have to accept life as it is. Some souls will be more advanced, others will still wake up. It's each their own learning pace. Acceptance was my biggest lesson in life. I saw the best of humanity, but also the worst. I repeat. In my art, I transcribe what I saw in a neutral and objective way. We need just a balance like fire and water, yin and yang, shadow and light. My ancestor Buddha Gautama Siddhartha used to teach us and we call it the middle way. Please stop opposing darkness and light. When both had an agreement to open the gates of the pyramids at midnight, they have to work together for it. I remain neutral, objective, compassionate, and understanding. We need the right balance of everything. No fear, no limits, no ignorance, no division anymore. But it was not my time. I still had something to finish. I absorbed the energy of the source before returning. Imagination, source, creation, breath of life, creativity. It's 2 open gates, the pyramid, the temples, and the spiritual places. It's connected. So, my ancestors and my soul family guided me and advised me not to get this COVID-19 vax to take care of my health. The nurse suddenly revived me. I didn't even have time to say goodbye that I fell back on Earth in the parallel dimension. I saw what most of them call hell. Volcanoes in activities, lava everywhere, thousands of craters with suffering souls who fed different civilizations. They cannot touch you when your heart is light. Then I saw the souls who died and stuck in the hospital. They pursued me. They told me not to get the vax and asked me to get them out of there. From the coma position in my bed, I started to run and scream not to vaccine me. It was a security guard who caught up with me. I thought it was hallucinations and that it could be a source of creativity. It was 2 years after I was able to put words on what I had experienced. My guide confirmed it to me through medium. We have retraced my journey as best as possible. This experience completely changed me. I did an intensive spiritual and emotional work to be able to speak now.
I saw other universes connected and dancing with each other. Ours is disconnected from others. The universe is a living being with consciousness. It's like a brain where we are its neurons. The microcosm system is the same as that of the macrocosm. If everything is multiplication, that means the number is infinite. The earth is for learning and experimenting with matter. Death is an illusion to go to the spiritual world that best matches our vibrations. I stay away from people who tell me that they are spiritual but don't accept to see the world as it is, not to learn the lessons of suffering. I saw, I absorbed, and I tamed all the darkness, all the negativity of our current chaos. I had to go through this for the simple reason: there is no light without shadow. So, if I knew how to stand up for life, love, and wisdom after this, I am indestructible. Love has always triumphed. I repeat, there is indeed a universal truth in art. The lie never lasts. I am not perfect. My part of light is equal to my part of shadow, which has become my formidable allies. A pure heart doesn't mean having never made a mistake, but being honest with yourself. It means the right balance and harmony of all energies. Whatever happens, I already have my inner peace. I know that I am returning to the cradle of humanity and that the better world is possible. A world of peace, love, empathy, and kindness with a more evolved humanity. I have been grateful ever since. Many people ask for money, materials, abundance. The universe gave me the most important thing, the breath of life.
Imagination equal life in chaos. Mushy bye was born. Wow. Mom will give you lots of food. Welcome to the land of human beings, aliens. Nama Sarva Bodha Bodhisattva